For nearly 10 years, the U.S. sprayed more than 19 million gallons of Agent Orange, which contains the lethal chemical dioxin, on Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand. Not just jungles were sprayed. 3,181 villages and as many as 4 million people were also directly sprayed. This spraying continued long after the Vietnamese and American doctors began reporting the destructive effects on humans, and for nearly 2 years after the American scientists proved the connection to birth defects. And it wasn't just the infamous Agent Orange that was used. The Vietnamese also had to suffer Agent White, Agent Purple, Agent Pink, Agent Blue, and Agent Green. A virtual rainbow of death was rained down upon the Vietnamese. Rice was the specialty of Agent Blue, because the sturdy Vietnamese rice proved resistant to many other herbicides. The purpose was to deny the Vietnamese food as well as the protection of the jungle from U.S. air assaults. This poison was produced by many major American corporations, including Dow, Monsanto, and Uniroyal. During the war, there were many protests against its production in the U.S. I am today proud to say that I went to jail in 1970 for my part in a sit-in against Dow. While hundreds of millions have been paid to the U.S. and other victims of Agent Orange by the U.S. government and the companies that made it, not one penny in compensation has been paid to the main victims of these war crimes, the Vietnamese. When the Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld visited Vietnam in 2006, he again refused to consider the Vietnamese application for compensation, although he did demand they do more to find the last 40-year-old remains of American MIAs. The Vietnamese still have more than 300,000 MIAs of their own, not to mention thousands of little victims of Agent Orange born since the war. I don't think they have the time.